How y'all doing? It is now time for the weekly forecast. Oh, man, I really wanted to get this done last night, but I just had no energy left after I was done working. So, oh, well, here we are. First day of the month, first day of the week. Let's get it. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know, including my School of Self-Mastery, where courses are slowly but surely getting added to the curriculum. So far, I have How to Read the Tarot and How to Attract Your Life Partner explained energetically. Also, don't forget to catch my new series on High Vibe TV, Mastering the Matrix. I just did a special live pay-per-view event on Thursday where I broke down and explained the neuroscience behind how manifestation works. So my goal is to actually change some lives with this information. So anyway, all that information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that is in the description of this video. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to start off with Aries. Let's see, and y'all know, Aries, you're my guinea pigs. Y'all my guinea pigs. So it depends on how your reading comes through. We'll see. But you know what usually happens when I don't put intention into it? It's usually the past that comes up. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, 2 of Cups, though. Well, somebody's wanting to connect with you. You may be connecting with somebody. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, got that 3 of Swords there. Could be a third party in the mix here for some of you. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely does feel like there is some past energy coming through here. It does. Okay. Well, I am going to definitely try to hit on what's coming in next, in the next spread, though. Thank you, Chuck, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Okay. And we have Gabriella. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, no, whoever this was, for those of you inquiring about a past person, it's telling me that this person's kind of trying to ignore you. They're I would say giving you the silent treatment, but I think they're trying to manipulate you with their silence is what they're doing. If that makes any sense. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of action here. I'm really not. So I know a lot of you don't even care about the past, but for those of you inquiring about the past, King of Swords reversed and the 8 of Swords here, kind of that indicates to me that somebody's ignoring you on purpose. And they're hoping to manipulate you and play mind games with you by being silent, doing things to try to get your attention and whatnot. Let me see what's coming in next, though. Let me see what's due to come in next. I knew that was going to happen, dude. That always happens. What's due to come in next for Aries? Who's the next person due to come in? Oh, it's going to come in communication. So it'll probably start off as just communication. I don't think this is somebody that you're going to be jumping straight in with. Yeah, it'll be, you all be communicating until you let your guard down. Yeah, this person's kind of closed off. Yeah. You may already be in communication with this person. I'm kind of feeling like some of you are already currently actively in communication with this person, but they're not showing you any emotion. So you may not even realize that they're actually interested in you. But I think they're kind of waiting on you to show some interest first. They're waiting on you to show some interest first, is what it looks like to me. Thank you, Erica, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yep. I think you're already actively in communication with this person. Well, then what's the advice here? What's the issue? What's going on? What's the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, the Empress in the reverse. And the Moon card. And the Five of Swords. I think right now it may not even be the right time right now. The only thing that I can say is that more than likely, I think you know who this person is, but you're not 100% sure. Not really 100%, but whoever the first person is that comes to your mind. Now, if you're not currently in communication with anybody, then it's right around the corner. But it's starting off as just communication. Both of you are keeping each other at an arm's distance. Pay attention to the energy between the two of you. Be the bigger person and start letting your guard down first. Okay. There is an art to being vulnerable. There is an art to it. You have to learn how to be vulnerable with no expectations. And in order to be vulnerable with no expectations, you got to be solid within yourself. I mean, you got to be rock solid in here, dude. Because if I'm rock solid in here, I can open up and be vulnerable with you. And you could still turn around and fuck me over. But I'm good. I'm good. I know that if you fuck me over, you're the one that screwed up, not me. I know I'll be able to go to bed at night and tell myself I didn't do anything wrong. So if I can go to bed at night and tell myself I didn't do anything wrong, that I didn't do anything to deserve this, then it's your problem, not mine. If you can go into it with that mentality and learn the art of vulnerability, because there's an art to it, and you play your cards right, you let your guard down a little bit, they let theirs down a little bit, you let yours down a little bit, allow the two of you to come together gracefully and slowly, and it looks to me like this is something that once the ball gets rolling, it'll start moving quick. It'll start moving real quick if you play your cards right. All right. Taurus. Taurus. Mm-hmm. Taurus. Mm-hmm. What do we got for Taurus this week? Oh, what card always comes up for Taurus? It fell on the floor. The Empress. That's all you, boo-boo. That's all you. That is all you. Ah, Six of Wands reverse. See, past energy always comes through. Okay, well. Now, looks like you're walking away from the past, though. Some of you were betrayed. Some of you came out of a third-party situation. Either way, though, it's not exactly telling me all the little details of it. It's just telling me that you're walking away from this and slamming the door shut on the past. Even if you would rather not. Like, there's some of you who really deep down in your heart, you would rather not walk away from this, but you have too much love for yourself, if that makes any sense. Yep. Walking away from this, slamming the door shut on it. You got your mind made up. It is what it is. 10 of Cups reversed. So for those of you who are wondering about a reconciliation attempt, it's looking to me like this is what you're doing. And if this is what you're doing, I don't see this person chasing after you. They're not chasing after you. So far, it looks like a done dollar. Looks like a done dollar. You hear? Well, what's due to come in for Taurus next? Oh, Six of Wands reversed. Ace of Swords. So you're more than likely going to be forming a psychological connection with this person first and foremost to make 100% sure that you don't waste your time again. Moon card reversed. Yeah, okay. And let's see, there's that Three of Swords again. It's reversed. Man, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, though. The next person coming in, I feel like they're coming on kind of strong. They're coming on kind of strong, dude. And you're kind of like, wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. I'm not making a decision just yet. I want to make 100% sure I'm not going to waste my time and get stabbed in the heart again. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Thank you, Von Dutch, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, somebody coming on real strong, and you're basically just kind of wanting to hang back and not do anything stupid. Make 100% sure you're not wasting your time. Let's see what the advice is then. What's the overall advice for Taurus now? Overall. Ooh, Five of Wands. Hierophant. Okay. All right. Let's put it to you like this. Matter of fact, I was just telling somebody this yesterday. When it comes to love, love is not something you should have to fight for. Okay? There are lots of things in this life that are worth fighting for. But the minute you begin fighting for love, that's not love. That's not love. If you're fighting for it, that's not love. Do you believe that the universe is so stupid that it would select people to be in your life that you would need to fight to keep there? Think about that. If you have to fight to try to keep somebody in your life, that doesn't really sound like somebody the universe wants in your life, does it? Not really. Doesn't sound like that to me. So if at any point on your journey, things start getting kind of weird between you and somebody, and everything requires work and effort, everything. But the minute you feel yourself crossing the line and you're going from putting forth work, energy, and effort to forcing and fighting, release and let them go. You cannot be attached to anybody on your path. As you are ascending and moving up, people are going to come, and the further up you go, they will go. People will come and go, and come and go. You have to be able to allow them to come in when they come in, and allow them to go when it's time for them to go. So be picky on your journey. Be very picky. And no, don't be afraid to walk away from a connection that you ain't vibing with. All right. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Boom, 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 boom. Gemini. What do we got for Gemini this week? Temperance. Some of you dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. Empress. Okay. Yep. Past. Okay. So this is how we're doing it then. Past is coming out first. Then we'll read what's coming in. So that's the way they're all wanting to come out. So you all completed a karmic contract with somebody. You completed a karmic contract with somebody. So basically now, whoever this was in the past, this connection no longer serves a spiritual purpose. So once you complete a soul contract, if you go back and try to do it again and try to do it differently, the universe will kick the tower over every time you try to do that because the soul contract is complete. For those of you wondering whether or not this person is reaching out anytime soon, it doesn't look like they're planning on it with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And you might want to steer clear of this person. You might want to steer clear of this person because I think, I don't want to say anything to scare you, but I will say this. If they found the right opportunity, they would jump on an opportunity to sabotage you. They would jump on an opportunity to sabotage you. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Some of you are just wanting to completely take a break from dating altogether. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing. I get that all the time. You know how many people come to me for readings and they'll say, well, I'm just kind of wanting to be single for right now, but I got my mom and my dad and my brother and my sister and my neighbors and my friends telling me I need to get out there and find somebody. And I'm like, dude, fuck them. Don't live your life based on what somebody else thinks you should do. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. So I know that's not for everybody, but for those of you who are wanting to take a break and you got somebody with their fucking opinion in your ear of what you should do, tell them to fuck off. You go live your life and you do you. Let me do me. I don't need you to tell me how I'm going to live my life. I know somebody needed to hear that. What's due to come in next for Gemini? What's the next connection looking like that's due to come in? Oh, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. Yep. Okay. This makes sense now. Because the next person to come in, the next person due to come in, is going to be an insanely intense connection. So I'm feeling like the universe has you by yourself right now for a very specific reason. It's what, like, when I explain this to my clients, the way I'll explain it is the universe has red tape around you right now. Red tape around you. Basically, it's like everybody stay away from this being. This being is healing. It's like, picture that you're like a cell phone. Okay. You're like a cell phone and your last relationship drained you down to 2% battery. What do you do with your phone when it's drained to 2% battery? You plug it up, you set it down, and you leave it alone. That's what the universe is doing for you right now. Because I'm going to tell you what, if you ain't in the right headspace when this next person comes in, you'll sabotage the connection. That's how intense the next connection is that's due to come in. Any advice? Any advice for Gemini? Any advice? 10 of Pentacles. For right now, focus on your money. Focus on the earthly aspect of your life right now. If you take all of your energy of pain, heartache, and sadness, and you channel that energy towards a goal, and you start going after that goal, that path can really aid and assist your healing process. It's not going to heal you. Okay. I'm not saying that money and material things are going to make everything all better. What I'm saying is the process of setting and working towards a goal works miracles for the healing path. It works miracles for the healing path. Let's see. And the Hermit. Okay. Don't be afraid of being alone. Okay, notice how I said that. I didn't say go be alone. I said don't be afraid of being alone. I don't care how many friends you have. I don't care how many connections you have with family members. You could be surrounded by a room full of friends and family. But if you're afraid of being alone, that is a very low frequency state to be in. Learn to operate in the vibration of not being in fear of being alone. That makes sense? Watch. If you can figure out how to obtain and maintain that vibration, everything around you will change. You'll start attracting different people into your life. You'll start finding yourself in situations that you wouldn't normally find yourself in. It'll work miracles, especially for the next connection that's due to come in as well. All right. Moving on to Cancer. To Cancer. I guess we're looking at the past first. Past first. Boom. Ooh, 8 of coins. Hang on. See, you dealt with somebody in the past. Yeah, okay. You dealt with somebody in the past that was never 100% in it for just you. I'm thinking you dealt with somebody in the past that kept one foot out the door the whole damn time and was open to other options. I'm not saying that they actually cheated on you or anything like that, but oh yeah, they had one foot out the door the whole time and they were open to other options. I'm thinking there's a conversation coming between you and this person. Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. I don't know. We do have the Two of Wands, though. So I think both of you are very strongly considering reaching out. So you're sitting around pondering it. They're sitting around pondering it. I think both of you know exactly what you want to say to each other, but I'm still seeing blocked communication. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Okay. And the Death card, though. And the Death card. I'm not seeing a reconciliation attempt happening. Not right now. Not with that Death card coming out in the upright like that. Well, what's the advice for Cancer with the past person? What's the advice? Ooh, the Magician. And the Knight of Cups. It's saying right now to reflect on the red flags that you missed from the past and focus on what's coming in next with the Knight of Cups. Use the wisdom that you obtained from the last experience, because the next person due to come in is a new person. You are not due to repeat anything from the past right now. Not right now. That doesn't mean that a conversation can't happen between the two of you later on down the line. That's possible. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but not right now. Right now, it's a new connection due to come in. Let's look at the next person due to come in. Who's due to come in for Cancer? Kind of feeling like you're going to be tested. Yep, you're going to be tested. Yep, you're going to be tested. So basically, it's time for you to level up. When I say level up, I mean some of you have been stuck on the same vibration, the same frequency for a long time. And you've only attracted one type of person. And no matter what, it's the same person in a different body, the same situation over and over, no matter who you connect with. Well, now it's time for you to level up to the next frequency. But you have to prove that you're really ready to level up. I feel like you're going to end up being connected with somebody. You're going to end up communicating with somebody who is kind of selfish, greedy, self-centered, doesn't take others into account, doesn't really care about others. And we're going to see how you handle that. That's why I think that's what the universe is going to do. I'm going to send you another situation that's just like something that you experienced in the past to see whether or not you're going to evolve or repeat. Evolve or repeat. And there is no right path, wrong path. I know there's a good number of you that are going to smell the bullshit from a mile away. You'll smell it. Ugh, I've smelled that shit before. No, sorry. No, sorry. And then that's when you'll be kicked off over onto this path, which is going to lead you up to the next level. Some of you are going to need to repeat the last cycle all over again. Some of you are going to do the same thing this time that you did the last time. The ego gets in there and starts saying, well, what if? What if this? What if I can change them? What if they're different? What if? And you let your imagination get the best of you. And then you jump right back in and try the same thing again and expect a different result. So choose wisely. That's all I can say with that. Choose wisely. All right, Leo. Leo. Actually, I don't like that. Hang on. Let me hang on a second. Let me change that up a little bit. How do I do that? That's a little bit cooler. Anyway. Yeah, I swear, dude, I should have utilized this software a long time ago. Everybody's been telling me to, but I've been like, nah, I don't want to mess with that. And then in order for me to do my last pay-per-view event on High Vibe, I had to get this software. And I was dreading it. I was like, oh my God, I got to learn all this new software and this and that. Dude, this software is so simple and easy. I'm kicking myself in the ass for not using it a long time ago. Now I see why everybody uses it. So anyway, all right. Leo. What do we got for Leo? Ba-boom. Oh, the Hierophant. So that's all about learning spiritual lessons from the past. Yes, whatever because the past is coming out first. So whatever you went through in the past, the primary reason for that experience was to turn you into a completely different person. Yup, we got that Leo card reversed. That's not a fun process, is it? It's not a fun process. This was definitely a codependency connection. Codependency connection. And every experience that changes us, for the better or for the worse, either way, is not fun. Change is not fun. I don't care if something happens to you that turns you into a good person or a bad person. An experience that changes you has to suck. Has to. So that was the primary reason. And I think you're starting to learn that. You're starting to see, man, you know what? I wouldn't even be who I am today if I didn't go through that. Now, the door is hanging wide open, and this person knows what they want to say to you. But they're afraid you're still pissed off at them. Yep. They're afraid you're still mad at them. Judgment. So is anything happening here? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Anything happening? Not this week. Now, unfinished business. This person more than likely has pulled your name up in their inbox and started typing a message to you and then deleted it without sending it because they're afraid you're going to chew their ass off. They're afraid you're still pissed off at them. So, if you are sitting around waiting on this person to reach out to you, they're a little bit reluctant right now. They're a little bit reluctant. What's the advice for Leo with the past? What's the advice? Man, pick and choose your battles wisely. The journey up the mountain, if you want to make it to the top of the mountain, I got news for you right now. You are not going to win every battle. You're not. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care what your goals are. I don't care what you've been through. You are not going to win every battle on your way up the mountain. The art of climbing the mountain is going to require you to know how and when to throw in the white towel at the appropriate time. And this is one of those things. It's a battle you don't want to fight. I'm telling you. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them be the king of the bottom of the mountain. You can be the king of rock bottom. Go ahead. I'm headed up here. Fuck you talking about. I'm going up here. You can have this. You can have the trophy, the medal. You can be the king of the bottom of the mountain. I'm climbing this sumbitch. Later. What's due to come in for Leo? What is due to come in? What's due to come in? Who's the next person coming in? Oh, 6 of Swords. Ah, 2 of Swords. Hang on a second. I'm going to turn my fan off. Yeah, I kind of feel like the next person that's due to come in is going to be somebody who plays a major role in helping you go through this transition. My only concern is, are they going to be there for a while, or are they going to come help get you on the path you need to be on and then bounce? That's what I'm concerned about. Because none of us like those kind of soul contracts, do we? Could be a Virgo for some of you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Kind of feeling like there is a temporary connection that's due to come in. Don't worry though, because I don't really see you falling head over heels in love with this person or anything. Not really. So therefore, I don't really see you getting hurt. But I'm feeling like the next connection due to come in is somebody that you're probably going to be talking to, and you know that they like you. They know that you kind of like them, and there is an interest there. But it's one of those, where you're talking to somebody, they look attractive, you're interested, but it's just like, we just ain't vibing though. We're not really vibing. So it's kind of awkward. Something's off about this person. And then usually it ends up getting kind of awkward and y'all just kind of part ways awkwardly. That's kind of what I'm feeling like this is going to be. But the reason being is to put you on a particular path, to put you on the path you need to be on. Any advice? Any advice? What's the advice for Leo? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Don't let yourself get taken advantage of. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Especially those of you who are blessed in the bank. Yup. There's that 2 of Swords again. Especially those of you who are blessed in the bank. Don't let yourself get taken advantage of. Don't make a solid decision until you're 100% sure. There's 3 things. 3, and I tell my clients this all the time. You probably heard me say it before. 3 things that you should be 100% clear about. How this person feels about you, what their intentions are, whether or not you can trust them. Do not make any solid decisions until you are 100% sure that you're clear on those 3 things. If after 2-3 weeks, a month, you're scratching your head because you can't tell how they feel about you, you're not 100% sure what their intentions are, and you're not 1,000% sure that you can trust them, back away. Back away. There is no reason in the world why you should be confused about those things. I promise you, the universe did not pick a person for you who would leave you confused about how they feel about you. If you can't tell how they feel about you, that's not the person the universe picked for you. So just don't make a solid decision right away. Don't make any silly, stupid decisions. All right. Moving on to Virgo. 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 Boom. Wheel of Fortune. You completed a karmic cycle. You completed a karmic contract. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So for those of you who are wondering whether or not the past person has changed, no. No, they have not. For those of you who dealt with somebody who struggled with addiction and alcoholism or something like that, and you're wondering whether or not they're in recovery or getting clean and sober, no. I'm kind of feeling like It's kind of feeling to me like somebody wants to make a love offer here. I know this person hasn't let it go. Oh, no, they haven't. Oh, absolutely not. You're healing a lot more than you know. And that came out for your last reading too, didn't it? You're doing more healing than you know. But I'm feeling like this person wants to make a love offer. They haven't let it go. But no, they have not changed. No, they have not. They might just straight up take a leap of faith and straight up come forward. They very well may. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I have another Virgo here, but I feel like that's your energy in the reverse. Feeling nervous and antsy. Could be a Cancer for some of you. But yeah. No, I'll say this. They're at least pondering and thinking about a way to try to manipulate you. Yup. What's the outcome? Yep. I think a conversation's going to happen. I think they about to show up in your inbox. They about to show up in your inbox. What's the advice? What is the advice? Do not. Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed. Do not put your priority list aside over this person. Do not forego your responsibilities. Do not let your emotions make any stupid decisions for you. I'm going to have to send you inside. Ask yourself, how would I react if this person showed up in my inbox? How would I react? If you think that it would fuck with you emotionally, don't do it. Don't do it. Delete it. Delete. That's all I'm going to say on that one. If you're going to have to go inside and ask yourself, how would I react if this person showed up in my inbox? If you think you would react like anything other than having solid integrity, like if you think they could trigger you, don't do it. But if you think that you would easily be able to send them on their way with love and light, no matter what they say, you know, like if they try to do something to get a reaction out of you, you just stand firm. Stand firm. Don't play into any games they try to play with you. Don't react the way they're trying to get you to react. If you don't think you could do that, then it wouldn't be a wise idea right now. It wouldn't. What's due to come in? Who's the next soul contract due to come in for Virgo? Next person due to come in. Oh, right now. Hang on. Oh, we got another one of these. Really insanely intense connection due to come in. So you know what that means, right? You know what that means. For some of you, it could be somebody at the workplace, possibly. Could be somebody at the workplace. I think y'all may very well have the potential to be like a power couple. I think so. I see that potential there. Hang on. Let me clarify this. There's this Tower card here. Hold up. Oh, okay. So right now you're at a, because like I said, I feel like the past person is going to end up showing up in your inbox and you're going to be given an opportunity to make a choice. Either attempt reconciliation with the past person or allow for the next person to come in. So you're going to be given that window of opportunity. So that's all I can say on that. What's the advice? What is the advice? Knight of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. All right. Well, here's all I can say. Now, here's the position that it puts me in. I can tell you until my face turns blue that reconnecting with the past person wouldn't be a smart idea. I can tell you that. But if you don't really understand why, and all you do is take my word for it, then the universe is probably going to make sure that you learn that lesson. If you're not able to look back at that past person and say, no, I deserve better than that. I deserve better than that. Absolutely not. I am not going to disrespect myself by putting myself in a situation like that again. If you're not able to make that call by yourself, the universe is more than likely going to put you in a situation with a person who doesn't see your value over and over and over and over until you learn to see your own value. Until you learn to stand on your own 2 feet and say, I don't need anybody to validate me in order to create my happiness. I don't need somebody to love me to create my happiness. Then that's when your actual person is due to come in. Because that's when you are in vibrational alignment with your highest good. And that's when you're able to attract the person who aligns with your highest good. You match the frequency in here, it has to manifest out here. That makes sense? All righty. Moving forward to Libra. So we're doing the past first. For those of you just now tuning in, that's the way the first 3 or 4 came out. So I'm just keeping it going. Past person, and then who's coming in next. Past person first. If you're not inquiring about a past person, sit still. Past person first. The Sun card reversed. Oops. Okay. Well, I do see the 10 of Wands and then the 5 of Wands reversed, indicating to me that no, this person hasn't completely let go of this. They do want to clear the air with you, but at the same time, they are still holding on to a lot of anger and bitterness at the same time. I think to the contrary, though, if you haven't lost all interest, you're starting to lose interest. Some of you are still kind of racking your brain, though, trying to figure this situation out. And I think it's way more simple than you realize. Way more simple. The past person that you're dealing with is just an unhappy person, period. Period. I think they were an unhappy person when you met them, which means if they were unhappy when the two of you connected, I got news for you. You can't turn them into a happy person. You can't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter how much you bend over backwards and offer them the fucking world. You can't create another person's happiness for them. You cannot. And for some of you, maybe the two of you mirrored each other because this came through. Maybe there was a bit of a mirroring effect. Yeah. Okay. But as far as action goes, I think they know exactly what they want to say to you. So they think about you all the time. Are they taking any actions? Are they reaching out and communicating? Oh, 5 of Cups. Oops. Tony, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. I think what they're wanting to do is throw a pity party. They're wanting to figure out a way to throw a pity party at you. That's what they're contemplating. So let's get the advice for that real quick. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for the past person? Page of Pentacles. If you do end up in communication with this person, keep them at an arm's distance and do not let that pity party work. Remain very, very neutral. Don't be rude. I'm not saying be rude, but if they start trying to pull at your heartstrings, just be neutral. Oh, it's been so hard. I lost my job. My mom turned her back on me because she says she doesn't love me, and my best friend turned on me. Boo hoo, boo hoo, boo hoo. Just remain very neutral. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear about that. That's it. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope things get better for you. Don't let yourself get pulled into it and sucked into it. And then you know what? Whenever somebody is trying to manipulate you, you can tell when somebody's trying to manipulate you, because when you don't react the way that they want, they attack you. They attack you. They'll start calling you names, trying to shame you and guilt trip you and call you a narcissist and call you apathetic and call you cold. And when they don't get the emotional reaction they're trying to get out of you, then they start trying to shame you. So if you notice that, what I would do if I was you is just go for closure. Closure, closure, closure. And if they start attacking you, don't attack them back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, if they start attacking you and calling you names and this and that, just back away and block them. Because it all comes down to 6 months, a year from now, you can look back on that and say, I didn't do anything wrong. The last words I spoke to you were not mean, angry words. So I know I'm good. I'm good. I didn't throw no hate at you. I didn't throw no shit at you. I didn't throw that negative energy at you. So you attacked me, that's fine. Block, step away. It's all about the energy that you take away from the situation. Okay? And if you attack them back and defend yourself, you have agreed to that vibration. Make sense? What's due to come in? Who's the next person due to come in for Libra? Next person due to come in. Boo, boo. Woo, somebody you falling for quick. I think this may already be somebody that you know, honestly. Maybe somebody you already have feelings for, possibly. But damn it, man. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, somebody that you have a lot of feelings for, but the only problem is this person is still possibly considering trying to reconcile with a past person. Damn it, man. Doesn't that just make you sick? Doesn't that make you sick watching people do that? It's like, dude, you mean to tell me that person has already proven to you that they're not who you need them to be? Like they've shown you and shown you and shown you their true colors. They've shown you what a piece of shit they are over and over and over. And you still don't know whether or not you want them or me. Doesn't that make you sick? That's kind of what I'm seeing, though. That's what I'm seeing. They can't decide between you or a failed relationship from the past. Well, what's the advice for that then? I'm not even going to look at the outcome. I want to look at the advice. The advice is the most important part of the reading. What's the advice? What is the advice? Now, Chariot reversed. Okay. I'm going to have to make a head over heart decision on that, though. I would tell them straight up. I would lay it down. I would lay the law down and be like, okay, so why are you and that person not together now? Oh, because they were toxic. They were crazy. They were this. They were that. Okay, so they've already shown you that they're not who you need them to be. They've already shown you that. And for some of you, multiple times. Multiple times. So you would rather take the chance on going around the merry-go-round again over connecting with somebody that you know is higher value than they are? Okay. All right. Well, if that's the choice you make, that's the final choice. Because, yeah, if that's the decision that you make, there is no second chance. No second chance. You think you can find better than me? Go find it. Go find it. Go on and find it. For real. They always end up regretting it. Always. Always. Have you ever seen somebody go reconcile with their ex? You tell them and don't do it. Don't do it. It didn't work out last time. It didn't work out the time before that. It's not going to work out. You're just going to be a repeat cycle. What happens? It's a fucking repeat cycle. Every time. Every single time. And they always end up regretting it. Always. But if you give them a second chance, if they reject you once and then you give them a second chance, that's going to make them comfortable with mistreating you. Oh, so I'm just your second option. Oh, okay. I'm not your first choice. Your first choice was that piece of shit. So you view me as second option to that piece of shit? I don't want nothing to do with you. Oh, no. Absolutely not. No. Later. Nope. Ain't happening. I promise you, the next person that shows up is going to blow them out of the water. You'll be thanking the universe for not letting you get stuck with them. I promise you. You'll be thanking the universe. Because that's a major spiritual test. And you pass it with flying colors when you do that. Because you're showing that your cup is already full on the inside. And you show the universe that, dude, miracles are coming. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Scorpio. Let's look at the past person first. For those of you who don't care about the past person, sit tight. I'll get to you in a minute. Anything happening generally between Scorpio and the past person? Oh, Lover's card. Oh, wow. Yeah, this isn't exactly an easy connection for you to get over, is it? Not really. Could be a Gemini for some of you. This was a codependency connection. Feeling lonely. Two of Swords. You don't know how to feel about it. You're feeling so lonely that you're contemplating. It's like, I'm thirsty, so I'm contemplating drinking poison. Nah, I don't even think there's a part of you. I'm just seeing an internal mental battle happening here. Because you're very lonely. This was a codependency connection. But there's a part of you that knows that even if you were to try to reconcile, that ain't going to work. Or at least that's the way you feel in your heart. But this connection is so intense, this person lives in your head. It feels like they're still a part of you. So you've been moving forward, hoping that this connection would just go away, and it's not. If anything, it's growing stronger. It's growing stronger, isn't it? Yep. Some of you are racking your brain trying to figure out what lesson you were supposed to learn. Well, you know what I always say? We can make it real simple. I mean, every experience is a different lesson for every different individual. But there are things that we can all take out of certain experiences, like the same lesson. Most of the time, there's one that we can all default to. So if I fell in love with a person and they turned on me and stabbed me in the back, what that tells me is, well, I have a bad judge of character. But that's painful to admit, because then if I admit that I judged you incorrectly, I have to rethink every connection I've ever formed with any person. What made me look at you and trust and believe that you wouldn't do that to me? What screwed up in here to where I misjudged you that badly? See what I'm saying? Now, like I said, it's different for everybody, but that's one thing that we can all take from a situation like that. Was there going to be any kind of outcome, communication, anything? Two of Wands reversed. There's the codependency card again. Now, it's looking like the decision on this right now is pretty much final. Pretty much. No, it's not looking like a lot of actions happening. What's the advice then? What's the advice? It's saying slam the door shut on the past. Slam the door shut on the past. Look, I know it's difficult, but how about this? Let's at least wait until enough of the pain has subsided to where you can think logically. Because what we have to do, we have to deconstruct our own perspective. Here's what we do as humans. If me and you connect, we all do this naturally. I do it. You do it. If me and you connect, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at you. I'm going to listen to everything that you say. I'm going to watch you. And based on what I'm seeing, hearing, and watching, I'm going to start painting a picture in my imagination of you. Because all I have is what I've seen, heard, and watched so far. So my imagination is going to fill in all the missing pieces as to who you are. Now, if you are an honest, genuine, respectable person of decency and honesty, the picture that I paint in my imagination should be, hopefully, pretty accurate. A pretty accurate depiction of who you are. But if you are a lying sack of shit, Or if I'm just very, very broken and insecure, I'm going to paint the wrong picture in my imagination. Ain't I? I'm going to paint the wrong picture. So that's very painful. The ego hates that part. The ego hates when that person shows you who they really are. One of the most painful things for us to do is to erase that picture we painted in our imagination and take the true colors that they're showing us and put it there and replace it. That's so painful. That is so painful, but we have to. You showed me your true colors. Okay, I'm going to rip up this painting that I painted in my imagination. I'm going to take the true colors that you showed me and I'm going to put them there and replace it. That hurts. But I'm going to tell you what, that's the quickest way to start making a lot of headway down the healing path. Okay. Who's due to come in for Scorpio? Next person due to come in. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Damn, dude. Hang on. You know what? Yep. I think the past person's going to try to sabotage it. Yep. The past person is going to try to sabotage it. Okay. See, the past person doesn't want to see you do better. You know why, right? You know why. This is the reason why your ex never wants to see you do better. Because if you do better after them, that shines the spotlight on them, doesn't it? Doesn't it? That's the ultimate test. Because obviously, when there's two people in a toxic relationship, 98% of the time, they're both pointing the finger at each other. Right? You ask person A, they say it's all person B's fault. You ask person B, they say it's all person A's fault. Well, guess what's going to tell the truth? What happens when y'all break up? That's what's going to tell the truth. And yes, people are watching. Yes, they are. So two people break up and you watch them both. The one that goes off and does better. Oh. Well, maybe that wasn't the toxic one. Because now, look, they're doing just fine now. And the one that goes off and keeps cycling through and cycling through and cycling through and ending up in toxic relationship after toxic relationship after toxic relationship. It's obvious now. So you were the toxic one, weren't you? That's why they don't want to see you do better. I think they're going to attempt to sabotage the next connection coming in because they don't want the spotlight on them. What's the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, the Hierophant. Look, only thing you can really do is don't worry. Be an open book. Whenever you connect with somebody new, be open. Be open. Yo, this is what I went through. This is my past. I still have some healing to do. You know, I still have a bit of a trail of destruction behind me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be straight up with you. And just be very open about who you are. And when you're so open that it's plain to see your authenticity, try as they may, Nobody will be able to sabotage that. Nobody will be able to sabotage that. They can try. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Let them try. Let them try. It ain't gonna work. Don't worry about it. They're gonna ultimately end up sabotaging themselves. That energy, that's why if you sit back and watch, you see people who go around throwing hate and spreading rumors about people, they end up sabotaging themselves because within that energy contains the seeds of its own destruction. Anybody out there doing that to anybody sabotages them damn selves. They sabotage their damn selves. Let them do it. Let them do it. Just wish them luck and healing because they're going to fuck themselves up pretty bad. All right, it's about time to clear the air. Scorpio, I always have to sage after Scorpio. Pretty heavy energy. All right. There we go. All right. All right, Dean. Sagittarius. Looking at the past person first. What is happening generally between Sagittarius and the person from the past? What's happening generally? Sagittarius and the person from the past. Boop. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, the Death card, though. Death card. So, yeah. This person's not interested in working with you as a team. Like you need in order to have a successful functioning relationship, there has to be teamwork. And this person is not interested in being a team player. Also, too, I feel like, yeah, there's definitely some third party involved. Right now, what they're doing is they're out desperately trying to find somebody new. They're playing the victim, too. Oh, everybody they talked to, it was all your fault. Oh, Sagittarius is so crazy and so psycho and this and that. Right now, though, they're just out doing everything they can to try to hook up with new people. Because believe it or not, honestly, they're a lot more hurt than you know. But trust me, the universe is doing you a favor. The universe is doing you a favor. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I also have Pisces and Scorpio here. But if you're wondering about communication, I'm not seeing it anytime soon. Not right now. They don't want to communicate with you. What they want to do is they want to try to find somebody new and just to see your reaction. They want to find somebody new just to see your reaction. Yep. Now, not seeing a lot happening here. We got to jump straight to the advice on this then. If I don't see much happening, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking at the energy. I'm just going to go straight to the advice. What's the advice for Sagittarius with the past person? Would it be a good idea to reach out? What would happen? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, that's telling me that if you want the silence to be broken, it's going to have to be you that takes action. But what would happen if Sagittarius did that? 9 of Swords. Possibility. Drama. I would go, if you're expecting this person to show emotion and what, I don't think they're going to show you any emotion. They may not even respond right away. They may not. 4 of Cups, King of Swords. They would probably love for you to reach out just so they can reject you or ignore you or string you along. You know, there's lots of people out there who, like, somebody wants you to reach out, not so they can work things out, but so they can reject you, because that'll make them feel better. Makes me feel good to know that you want me. Makes me feel good to have you chasing after me. That's what this feels like to me. If you must reach out to them, get your closure and move on. Because I feel like they're going to turn it into a game. A childish fucking game. Get your closure, move on. Don't be chasing. Don't be begging. Closure and move on. Who's due to come in for Sagittarius? Who is due to come in? Who's the next person? Ooh, Knight of Cups, though. Next person coming in is coming in kind of strong. Coming in kind of strong. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but Page of Cups reverse, though. Yeah, they're coming on a little bit strong, and as badly as you want to reciprocate, for some reason you're taking it slow. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, both reversed. That didn't make sense to me. There's a lot of back and forth push-pull energy happening here. Because the next person coming in is wanting to come in and start strong and move fast. And maybe that would normally be what you would want to do. But maybe you're trying to do things different this time around. You're trying to make a drastic change. And say, well, the last couple of failed toxic relationships I got into, that's how I did it. So I'm not going to do that this time. So I'm just seeing you're not scared. It doesn't feel off. I don't think you feel nervous. I think that you're just going from one end of the spectrum to the next, and you going from one extreme to another, just to try to mitigate any possible chance of repeating a past cycle. What's the outcome? I see you losing interest. Yeah, see, when the push-pull dynamic comes in, you'll pull this person in as you're backing away. And the more you back away, the more they'll pursue you. And the more they pursue you, the more that's kind of annoying. So the more you'll back away, and the more you back away, the more they pursue you, until you just completely start losing interest altogether. This person might just straight up turn you off. What's the advice then? What's the advice? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Hangman. Okay. Okay. Well, at least make sure they check most of the boxes. At least. And let's make this list of boxes something reasonable. Okay. Make it something reasonable. Long as they check off 90% of the boxes within a reasonable amount of time, you're good to jump headfirst into this. Okay? Don't wait around forever. Wait just a little bit until you make sure they're checking off the boxes. And as long as their actions are matching up with their words, they don't appear to just want a sex-based connection. They appear to be open and honest. You know, check, check, check. Okay. You're good to jump into this. But don't just run just to try to, you're not just going to be able to do the opposite of what you did the last time and have the opposite effect. It doesn't quite work that way. Not really. Got to find some balance in there. Got to find some balance. All right. Caparoo. Caparoo. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Mm-hmm. Capricorn. Capricorn in the past person. Capricorn in the, ooh, could be an Aries for some of you. Possibly. Hang on. Okay, Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so this person is keeping an eye on you from afar. They're holding a grudge, and they're putting on a show for you. Okay. Yeah, they're putting on a show for you. Yep. Keeping an eye on you from afar and putting on a show for you. So usually, most of the time, if you get too sucked into spying on somebody, you might assume that they're spying on you back. So just in case you're watching me too, I'm putting on a show for you. Oh man, my life is so great. Man, I'm doing so much better ever since we broke up. Everything is so great. I'm living it up. I'm having a good time. Life couldn't be better. But as always, that's a front. That's a front. That's bullshit. No, their life is not better. Especially if they had addiction problems or alcohol problems. They are getting worse. Their life has not improved a damn bit. If anything, like I said, it's getting worse. And if you really want to get technical about it, you're either getting better in life or you're getting worse. There really is no in between. Even if it seems like we're plateaued, you're not really plateaued. You're actually sliding backwards. If you're not actively taking action to get better, you're sliding backwards. Sliding downhill. You're getting worse. Mm-hmm. Is there going to be any action taken here? Any outcome? Justice reversed. Lover's card, King of Pentacles. Now, not really. What's the advice for Capricorn in the past person? Would it be a good idea to communicate? Ooh, Ace. I'm feeling like if you communicated with this person, it would eventually end up resulting in a reconciliation attempt. You would more than likely get sucked back into a reconciliation attempt if you communicated with this person. More than likely. What's the advice? What is the advice? Well, if you absolutely must reconcile, proceed with caution. With caution, I'm telling you right now. Because here's the way it happens. For those of you who have never attempted reconciliation with somebody, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process as to how it works. Okay. The two of you get back together. They swear up and down they've changed and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it looks like they have. But as soon as they reel you in, and they get you up in the boat and they take the hook off. And as soon as they are comfortable and confident that they got you back in the boat, bam, it goes right back to what it was. You pick up right where you left off like nothing changed. Usually that process, I think at worst, I don't know. I've seen it happen after a couple of days, but usually it happens within the first month. Best case scenario, within the first 2 months. Goes right back to what it was before, most of the time. So just be ready. Just keep one foot out the door. I would say for the first 3 months, keep one foot out the door and have your expectations reasonable. Set some reasonable expectations. Don't just believe every little fucking word that comes out of their mouth. Don't just believe that they've completely transformed and changed. You know, in order to trust that somebody has changed, you got to sit back and watch them in multiple different scenarios. Like, let's say you have an anger problem, and that's why I broke up with you. Well, I'm going to need to watch you in several different scenarios. I'm going to need to watch you while you're driving. I'm going to need to watch you with your family. I'm going to need to watch you in everyday life. And when I start seeing that every other area, aspect, and facet of your life, you're controlling your temper every day for days and days and weeks and weeks. Wow. You really are working on yourself then, aren't you? And then you keep it up and keep it up and keep it up, keep it up and keep it up. Whoa. Damn, you're working on yourself then. Okay. But just because you write this beautiful little script and tell me every fucking thing that I want to hear, and you make it look like you've changed for a couple of days, I ain't that stupid. I'm gonna have to watch you for a while. Who's the next person due to come in for Capricorn? What's that situation look like? What's that situation look like? Next person due to come in. Wow, 201. Why does this keep coming up? Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, how do I word this? I don't want to say that you're being tested. I don't know what the word is for this. I'm kind of feeling like you have a couple of little mini contracts between now and when the next person that's the next big contract that's due to come in. A couple of little small mini contracts. And it really all depends on how you handle those little tiny mini contracts. Now, ideally, give you an example. Let's say somebody connects with you on a dating website or something like that, and y'all go out to eat. They seem really, really cool. So you agree to another date, and then you go out to eat the second time, and it's different. It's weird. It's off. Something is very different about your energy tonight. Okay. One more date. We'll see. Maybe you're just having a bad day, we'll see. And then the next date, it's still the same. It's still off. You're still not that same person that you were the first date. Now something's off. Okay. Well, now I can't sleep at night. I have more questions than answers. And like, no matter how much we talk, there's still something off. And no matter how I approach you, it just I have more questions than answers. I'm backing away from this. You either have the choice to back away from that or to paint up an imaginary scenario in your mind and keep going back and going back and going back and trying to talk yourself into, oh, maybe they're the one and I'm just, something's wrong with me. Maybe it's me, maybe it's me, maybe it's me. And then you have to find out the hard way. Got it. See, she has a wolf mask on here. You see that? I like this deck. See, she has that wolf mask on. So there's going to be at least one or two little mini contracts due to come in before the next big one. And it depends on how you handle those. If you pay attention to what the universe is telling you, back away when you feel like you're being pulled away. When the energy gets weird, back away. So it depends on how you handle those, honestly. Depends on how you handle those. The only advice I can give you, be picky. Be picky. I'm telling you. I know that's kind of controversial. There'll probably be some people who don't agree with that. No, fuck that. Be picky. That's the way you have to be. There's only certain specific energies that are allowed in my life. Oh no, I don't just mix with anybody out there. I have a very specific path that I'm on. And whenever you allow somebody into your life, their energy is either going to help you or hurt you. One of the two. Period. You're either going to help elevate me or you're going to pull me down. One of the two. One of the two. There is no in between. You're either with me or you're against me. If your energy works against mine, you got to go. You got to go. No, that does not make you a bad person. No, it does not. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. What deck do I want to use for Aquarius? I guess let's go ahead with this one then. Aquarius and the person from the past. What do we got for Aquarius and the person from the past? Boom, boom, boom. If the damn Aquarius saga keeps going, I swear, dude. Ooh, 9 of Cups, though. That's good. So at least from this person's perspective, you seem to be very happy and content with where you are in life now. So, hang on. Oh, Sun card reversed. Yeah, see. Yep, they do keep an eye on you. Man. Woo! Woo! Page of Swords. Page of Cups. Ace of Cups. I'm not done. 2 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Lover's card. Dude. Whoa. Thank you, Butterfly 369 for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. So they're looking at you, and it appears as if you got it going on. I don't know. It appears as though with the 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, it appears as though you are doing so much better that I think they're a little bit intimidated and afraid to reach out to you. Thank you, Mira. I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Yeah. Wow. That's all this is telling me. Damn, dog. See, look, I would say they're about to show up in your inbox. We're going to have to look at the outcome because they do want to talk to you. They do. Tower card though. Let me see the outcome then, because this is, what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Is any action being taken? Ace of Cups reversed. King of Wands. 2 Wands. Now, see, that's what I thought. You appear to be doing so good with where you are in life right now that I think they're not even coming near you. They're too ashamed. They're too embarrassed. They're too ashamed. They're too embarrassed. So they're not coming anywhere near you. That's all that's coming through. It almost kind of feels like hopefully the fucking Aquarius saga is almost over. I'm getting tired of telling the damn story. What's the advice for Aquarius and the person from the past? Oh, Knight of Swords reversed. You know what this means, right? Don't do it. Don't talk to him. Why? Why the Knight of Swords reversed? Why? 7 of Swords. Because you can't trust this person. Because you cannot trust this person. There's no point in talking to a person that you cannot trust. You couldn't trust them back then. You still can't trust them. We've already talked about this, I'm pretty sure. Most people never change. Most people don't. They just don't. Most people never change, especially if you were once a deceitful, backstabbing, lying little fuckbag. In order to make a change, you got to own up to that. Nobody likes owning up to that. So most people just don't do it. They just don't do it. Unless you just want to be reminded this person's true colors, it's saying don't do it. That's what it's saying. So let's see who's due to come in next. Who's the next person due to come in? What's that situation look like? What's that person look like? All that good stuff. Next person due to come in. Oh, man, how many times this Lover's card going to come up tonight? So I think this is somebody that you already know, somebody that already knows you, because they keep an eye on you. Like, for example, and this is just for example, somebody who added you on Facebook 2 months ago, and you probably hit accept and then forgot about it. Well, they've been keeping an eye on you. They've been keeping an eye on you. And this tells me that it's not even time yet. It may appear to be very random when you and this person connect, but I don't think that it is. I don't think it's as random as it seems. For some of you, this person may currently be in a relationship right now. And that relationship has to come to an end before the two of you can come together. Whoops. Yeah, it's telling me, though, as far as this week goes, now is not the time. Because I think for a lot of you, this person's currently in a relationship. And that has to come to an end first. That has to come to an end first. That's all it's telling me. That's weird. I wasn't prepared for something like that. Okay. I guess advice then. Fuck it. That's just the go-to, the advice. It's the most important part of the reading anyway, but what's the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, the justice. Whoop. Okay, 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so don't try to rush anything right now. Don't try to rush anything. Be 100% okay leaving the past in the past. Ask yourself this. If there's anybody that you're wondering about from the past, anybody, just paint this scenario out in your mind. Imagine your phone dings, ding, and you see it's them in your inbox, begging for you back. What would you say? Not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying imagine that. Ding! Somebody's begging me, I miss you. I want to give this another try. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This, that, and the third. What would your reaction be? Let's put yourself in that place. Until you're able to say no. No. Nope. And walk away. That's what you need to be working on. And that can be kind of a hard place to come to. That can be kind of a hard place to come to, especially if there's somebody you're still in love with from the past. Even if they showed up in my inbox. No. No. If it didn't work out, I'm trusting that things are the way the universe wants them to be. You must not be my person. I don't believe in this right person at the wrong time bullshit, man. And it's so fucking annoying when I hear people say that. Oh, there's nothing worse than meeting the right person at the wrong time. It's like, how fucking stupid do you think the universe is? You really honestly think the universe is that stupid? Come on now. The right person at the wrong time. My God, man. So I would be focused on that right now. And if you're in the right place for it, tie up any loose ends from the past. But I think the most important thing, number one, is make sure that the past is being left in the past, and make sure you are not carrying any bitterness from the past into your future that may cause you to bleed on somebody who didn't cut you. Thank you so much, Amber, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. Man, y'all been on fire tonight with the super chats, or today, whatever. Y'all been on fire today. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. All right. Where to go? Okay, whatever. All right. Okay. Okay, that's all that came through, so all righty. Pisces. Pisces. And the person from the past. What's happening generally? What's that situation look like? Pisces and the past person. Hangman. Is that you? Who's waiting on communication? Well, waiting. 3 of Swords reversed. Ooh, you doing some healing. Thank you, Ashley, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. Hang on. Boom, the World card. You might end up getting closure. You might end up getting closure from this person. You know what? You'll get closure as soon as you stop thinking about it. That's when a window of opportunity is going to arise for you to get closure. And I think you will. I do think that you will. Now, I feel like this closure is going to come with some ulterior motives hidden under it. It's going to come with some ulterior motives hidden under that closure. But I think you're finally at a place. You're finally at a place in your life and on your path where that ain't going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think that you're 100% healed. I mean, none of us are 100% healed, but I don't think you've done as much healing as you would like to do, but you're still well enough off as far as your healing goes to where you're not going to make any stupid decisions. With the Emperor, could be an Aries for some of you. Fool card reversed. Fool card reversed. I ain't no fool. No. You ain't playing me for no fool. I kind of feel like you're going to get your closure. Yeah, you're going to get closure. And whatever little plan this person may have up their sleeve, I don't think it's going to work out. That's weird. Another situation I wasn't prepared to read like that. Let me just get the advice. Let's just jump straight to the advice. When the situation gets confusing, I'm just going to jump to the advice. What's the advice? Oh, the 10 of Wands. Okay. Yep. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups, though. Knight of Wands. See, believe it or not, you actually have the upper hand here. You have the upper hand. Now, because I want to try to meet you in the middle. And this is going to require quite a bit of strength. So if you don't think you have the strength to do this, that's going to be for you to use your better judgment. But if this person dings in your inbox, keep them at a considerable arm's distance for a while. For a while. If you want to leave a line of communication open, give it 3 months. 3 months. And like, say for example, your phone dings while you're at work, and normally you'll drop what you're doing and reply to them. Don't do that this time. Don't do that. If you're at work, don't respond. Then when you go on lunch break, I can't text while I'm working. Well, you always used to do it before. Well, I don't do that no more. Don't drop what you're doing to respond to this person. Don't put your life on hold for this person. Show them that boundaries are up. See, what this is going to do is this is going to give you the opportunity to test to see if this little facade that they're putting up is genuine or fake. Give it 3 months. Within a 3-month time period, if somebody has ulterior motives, they will reveal themselves. But if you don't think you have the emotional or psychological strength to go through with that, stay away from this person until you have done just enough healing to where you can stay strong throughout that whole situation. All right, what's due to come in? Who's the next person due to come in? Ooh, the next person due to come in is very independent. Very independent. And is still suffering from heartbreak, but they have a lot of feelings for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. They may be, I don't know, man. Ace of Cups, King of Cups reversed. They may be the type of person that's a little bit back and forth emotionally. Very independent, though, but I don't think they know how to express their emotions. They have a lot of emotions for you. They just don't know how to express it. So you're more than likely not going to open up emotionally at all until you're 100% sure that they have good intentions. Even though I do see you getting emotions for them, you're not showing it until you're 100% convinced of how they feel. So you're not extending a love offer right away. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. I don't think so. I don't see anything bad here. So the next person that's due to come in, I don't think that they're playing any kind of games. I think that the main reason why they're kind of closed off emotionally and maybe send mixed signals has a lot more to do with the healing that they're still going through than anything. So what's the outcome for the situation? We got another super chat. Ryu, is that how you say that? I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate you. Man, y'all been on fire today. Boy, y'all been on fire. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What's the outcome of this situation? I'm feeling like for at least the first month, you're playing it safe. Playing it really, really safe. I'm going to have to get the advice on this because I'm seeing you playing it a little bit too safe. And this is the tricky thing because we don't want to just jump in head first and do something stupid, make a dumb decision. But you also don't want to push them away too much. So what's that healthy balance in there? Because I'm seeing you. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing it safe. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're a little bit too extreme with it, you might accidentally push them away and sabotage this connection. Let's get the advice then, because now this is getting tricky. Get a little bit more sage in the air. It's getting heavy in here. It's getting heavy in here. What's the advice? What is the advice? What's the advice? Okay. Fool card reversed. We already talked about that. All right. Okay. Here's what I would do. I'm going to go to my list of 3 things. 3 things within the first month. Within the first month, somewhere between the first 2 weeks and the first 4 weeks. 3 questions. Do I know how you feel about me? Do I know what your intentions are? And do I know that I can trust you? Those 3 things. And that genuinely shouldn't be a very hard question to answer. Like, say, for example, you and this person connect to go out on a date and you ask them, so how was your weekend? And they tell you, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this and that and this and that. And you know how you just get that little feeling? It's like you're hiding something. You're hiding something. I don't know what it is, but there's something you're not telling me. I don't know for 100% if I can trust you. I'm not 100% sure. But then when you meet somebody that you can trust, how was your weekend? Oh, it was good. I went over to my mom's, and then my nephew had a birthday party, and I went and gave him a present, and we opened up birthday presents, and then went out to eat at fucking Olive Garden, and then this and that. And then you just have that feeling. It's like, I know you're telling me the truth. I don't know how I know. Can't really explain how I know. I just know that you're telling me the truth. I can just tell. Then I'm very sure that I can trust you. I'm sure that I can. I don't have that funny, weird feeling, because, and we get so used to that feeling that most people just think it's normal. You know how many relationships are alive right now between two people that don't really know if they can trust each other? Like, you first met this person, you had that feeling, you're hiding something. You're hiding something. We get so used to that we think that's normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. I'm telling you, when the universe brings you your actual person, that feeling will not be present. Okay? Okay. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, positive feedback, and the damn super chats y'all still be sending me every time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.